What's up, guys? All right, this is gonna be like wiping cobwebs from the inside of our brain. So, first thing, pause me to write this down. I'm not gonna sit here and wait. Okay, so I decided to switch 11.5 and 11.6. 11.5 is the next section that we're supposed to cover, but it's a little bit more intricate. It's not bad, it's just a little bit more intricate, and 11.6 is really easy. This is the only example we have for 11.6a. So I decided to help ease us in. Let's start with this. You can probably do this example completely on your own. If you can't, we might have a little bit of a problem. Well, maybe you can't because it's been a while, right? We need to wipe some cobwebs. So, I would encourage you to pause the video and try and do this on your own completely. And then if you feel confident with your answer, maybe fast forward me and just check your answer and go back and listen to my explanation if you don't get the right answer. So pause now if you want to try it on your own. Okay, system. The only difference between this and the systems that we've been covering since Algebra 1 is that it's non-linear. So we have a quadratic here, non-linear, not degree 1. So you guys know what we're going to do. We're going to use substitution. Elimination doesn't make sense in this context because there's nothing to eliminate. We cannot eliminate a variable. Actually, that's not true. Sorry about the shadow, but it's like 10 o'clock at night and my lights in my house are from overhead and there's no sunlight coming in from the sides. Actually, we could eliminate the y's, couldn't we? But I feel better about substitution on this. So I'm going to take one of the y equals equations and plug it in for y in the other equation, just like we did in Algebra 1. And then I'm going to solve the system. So remember that anytime we have a higher than degree 1 equation, we want it to be equal to 0 so that we can factor or use synthetic division to factor. So I'm going to subtract the 4x over, and I'm going to subtract the 1x over. I just said 1x. I meant 1. Subtracting the 4x over and subtracting the 1 over so that the 1's cancel. And then for some reason everybody, not everybody, but people forget what to do here, but you guys don't, right? We're going to take out an x, and we're going to say x is either 0 or 4. And then remember, when we're solving a system, we're finding a point of intersection. So we have a parabola and a line, and we want to know where they cross. So think about this as you're solving these. Parabola and a line, we can have a lot of different scenarios, right? We can have one solution, we can have two solutions, we can have no solutions. There's a lot of different scenarios. That is not, those four are not all encompassing. Those are just a few different scenarios that we can have. So this one looks like we're going to have two solutions, maybe something like that. They both have the same y-intercept, don't they? If I plug in x equals 0, so this would be the y-axis right here, and then there would be another solution over here. I know the slope is positive, so I know it's going to look like something like that. This one opens up. Anyways, so I'm going to plug in the x equals 0 into either equation. I'm going to pick the easier one because why wouldn't I? Plugging in x equals 0 here, I get y equals 1. Plugging in x equals 4 here, I get y equals 16 plus 1. So my two solutions are 0, 1 and 4, 17. Now I would graph these. Actually, let's look at them on a graphing calculator. I don't want to graph that by hand because 4, 17 is kind of ridiculous. So let's look at, oops, what did I just do? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I know how to use a graphing calculator, I swear. Okay, my window, I know I need to go up to 17, right? And I know I don't need to go down at all because these are both plus 1. So let's go to 20. And then my x values are all positive, so I don't want this big empty space here. I'm going to go like, I want to go a little bit left of this and a little bit right of this. Why am I going 2 units left and 2 units right? I don't know. It just feels good. So there's my parabola, shifted up 1 and opening up. And there's my line. I can see 0, 1 is the y-intercept like we expected. And then there's the other point of intersection, 4, 17. So that is literally all we're doing in this section. Remember that I said the assignment that was assigned on Friday the 13th, when all hell broke loose, is going to be due Friday. No, that's not true. What did I say? I think I said tomorrow night. This one I'm going to make due Friday night. So since I'm posting it tonight, I'm going to give you all day Thursday and all day Friday to do this assignment. And then the 313 assignment, which I want to say was like 756 or something like that, but I could totally be wrong. I'm going to post both of those as soon as I post this video.